fast. And so I didn't plan this on purpose, but we talked about spring, and now I feel like with our last Vionic presentation, we are straight up moving into summer. And why not? Because you should know that the thong sandal has been incredibly popular from Vionic. We call it the Tide. This one has hints of metallic. I'll show them to you up close and in person in just a second. But fair warning, we do special low prices sometimes for a limited time, and this one had a special low price. It's what we call a feature price, $59.55. But we can't do it forever, and the time has come for it to disappear. So after today, we're going back to $65, and we're losing that $59 price. So Joachim, our Vionic expert's back, and I love him, and I know you guys do too, but we got to go straight to colors on this because there's something different about this Tide. There's metallic in the colors. Very cool. So here, since everybody in this world loves navy, we have realized tonight, let's see the navy. So it's a navy bottom, and then that's your navy strap here, but then there's glistening navy metallic in there.
It's a little bit of bling. Love that.
Me too. It's even in the black. So right now, we're going to see a lot of this whole little kind of what some people would call a flip-flop, but it's a Vionic, so it's so much more than that, this little slide shoe. We're going to see a lot of them this summer because we're in such a casual world. So how do you do black differently? You add that metallic. So pretty. Here is the white option. So it's kind of like a whitish gray on the footbed, and then even the white isn't bright. It's almost like swirled with a little bit of gray in there.
I can see that going with a really, really nice tan.
Oh yes, sign me up. Paint my toes and give me a tropical drink. And then this is what we call champagne. So the footbed and the actual strap right there are a little lighter than a bright gold, but the metallic that the team used on this is that gorgeous golden metallic. So again, the price goes up at the end of the day, and we're not too far away from the end of the day. Shipping and handling is included, and there is an easy pay option. So monthly payments of just about $20. So I love slip-on shoes, and I have been told time after time after time, don't you dare wear a flip-flop. You know what you're doing to your legs and your back. So it would be smart to move into Vionics this year.
This is not your average flip-flop.
Not at all.
There's a lot of, and I'll show you one of those average ones. Easy to go to, I know, but the difference is what you're seeing is the medical grade orthotic that's literally built right in. And we know that you can't put a orthotic, if you have one, into a sandal. It would look kind of strange to try to put it right on top, tape it, glue it, whatever you want to do. So right there, we've done that for you. You have that medical grade orthotic built right in. The other thing is too, when you take a look at the quality of material, it's leather on the top there. So that's that kind of like patent leather on the top. And then what you have is also a really nice soft woven toe post. So soft and double, it's two-plied, so it's very durable. When you take a look at some of those other really just grab and go type of flip-flops out there, they're that hard plastic, rubber, it causes that kind of friction between your toes, so it's really, really uncomfortable. With this too, as you can see how the footbed goes, you don't have to really scrunch your toes down to really hold your foot on top of the flip-flop or the sandal as you do on some of those other ones out there, because of those contours are going to hug your foot naturally. The deep heel cup there, your foot's going to sit in there nice and nestled. So it's again, it's all that kind of technology we've done with a sandal, but with all the fantastic style.
I'm not kidding, this is not a joke. Navy is the most popular. Everybody loves Navy right now. But you have that flip-flop, and
I do.
Often stores don't sell it for $60. It's $5, $10, it's $15, it's $20. So we get attracted to the price. But realize that when you have spent hours now on your feet with this shoe on your foot, that's why your back hurts. That's why you're miserable. That's why you want to go home and you can't stay out and go longer.
Do you even know what that is if you just tuned in? Probably not. Until I actually open it up, right? So that's the issue. It's so unstructured. There's nothing there to really kind of cradle your foot, unlike, of course, our technology. I mean, that's the difference there. I'll hold it up close side by side. And you can see, flat and non-flat. These contours are going to hug those natural contours of your foot and put you back in your natural position. And here, when I bend it, it only flexes where? Right at the forefoot. So that your foot only does that, so should only your footwear. And again, it's just, when you take a look, there's one other thing I was talking to my wife about that she really doesn't like. See how the straps are actually built into the top of the footbed?
Yes.
So your foot's actually sitting on top of the straps that could be rubbing on the bottom of your foot. What we've done is actually embed the straps on the side. So what's only touching your footbed is your foot. right?
Vionic does it right.
That's the way it's supposed to be. So again,
here,
yeah, like you said.
let me just do colors
Yeah,
real quick, 'cause
please.
I'm watching the clock, and I know Kylene's waiting for us. So we only have about 1 minute left. Here's the black. Here's the champagne. Here is the white. I always want to call it silver. So if you like silvery shoes, it could be considered silver. And then Joachim has that very popular, once again, navy option. But do you think you can do like the world's fastest demonstration?
I can, absolutely.
Okay, let's go. I'm bringing shoes.
All right. So here we have Kylie on a hard man-made surface, right? So what's happening with Kylie, her foot is being put into the incorrect position. What we call this excessive pronation, where her foot's rolling inwards. And you can tell by these lines that we've drawn on her foot to her ankle to her shin are crooked because her foot is really just, her arch is collapsing inwards. So where Kylie needs to be, if I just take my hand and realign her, is back into the natural neutral position with those lines nice and straight. That's where she's supposed to be, and all of us really are supposed to be. But if I let her go, you know, how many steps is she taking a day, right? And all those muscles and tendons and ligaments that you have in your foot, there's a lot of working parts, so they need to obviously be put in the right position. So what I'm going to do is actually put Kylie right on top of the ortho-heel technology, and voila, there you see it. The lines are nice and straight. Her foot's back into that natural position, and from the side real quick, I'll turn her foot. You can really see how the ortho-heel technology is hugging her foot, so instead of her foot rolling inwards and collapsing that arch to the floor, you can see how the ortho-heel technology is really hugging that.
And working from the back as well, because this is what the rear view would be if we would have turned Kylie around. 827-9977. You've got navy, black, white, and champagne, and they all have that touch of metallic. Just remember, if you want to go ahead and secure that lower price so you have a shoe ready for a spring vacation or summertime life, this would be the moment to go shopping for it because it's the last day at the lower feature price. 3 easy payments of $20 and shipping and handling is included. 827-9977. Joachim, thank you. Susan Buckus is here with me, finally. I'm sorry I missed you earlier.
It's
I was trying to track you down and then I lost you, and I'm sorry.
I was in the salon and then
It's
you were
okay,
on air and then
I know. And I just wanted to know, are you growing your hair out?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay.